Oh shit, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, hope you're having a wicked day. In this video we're going to be checking out the Premiership playoffs, and this was between West Bromwich Albion and Throssels and Teesside Steel PFC. So yeah man, if you enjoying the content, make sure you like, subscribe and all that good stuff. It's the only place on YouTube you're going to find some video analysis like this. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. But that's enough talking anyway, let's get into the action. Let's see who gets in the Prem. Let's check out. Alright man, so here we go. Before we go and press play, we're going to go through the first goal. Happens in the 10th minute in the first half. And then we're going to do the second half, well, live comment. So let's just check out the goal. But let me go through the lineups real quick. We've got West Bromwich Albion and Throssels. Obviously both teams are going to go for it in their strongest lineups. But we've got Regan Kemp is playing in goal. We've got Path Gackwood as the middle player, but he's going to swap around with Regan Kemp. Abigail Bolt and Amy Lee Julian on both wings. And for Teesside Steel again, their strongest team, we've got Oscar Mogu in the middle as usual, with Isaac Murray behind him. And of course Tom Met and the legendary Jamil Khan. So yeah man, this is an interesting match. But I'm just going to press play and we're going to go through the first goal. Now the first goal comes set piece man. Just a corner. So Bolt takes it. And we're just going to watch it. Emily Julian hits it and it goes in. Now I'm going to say that Murray wasn't happy with this because he's saying the ball was too high. So if we take it back, we'll see it again. The ball in is good. Now just to throw a spanner in the works, and Path Gackwood is here. Now he's just basically trying to block off, make it awkward, and he does his job pretty much because it should have been saved, to be honest. I don't think this should have went in. But the ball in is pretty good. Path moves fairly early, so Mogu's got a lot of space and time. But the ball comes to Julian, she slaps it in. Now Julian hits the ball hard, I know, as Mark Harrison is the ref for this one. But if we take it back, does the ball go too high? No, it doesn't. So the ball is pretty high. Now obviously this angle is difficult to see, but if you look at the top of the ball, it looks high. But at the same time it should have been saved. So yeah, alright, maybe the ball was a bit, this is the red marker here, the ball bounces over that. It should be a set ball, high ball, but it's hard to see from here. The ball bounces in the angle we're watching it, but if we take it back again, Mogu should have got it. So Puff does his job, blocks off, ball in is good. Now if you look at the angle of his chair, instead of going directly to the player to cut it off, he's going to block the post. He moves so early that if he just drives straight this way, he cuts off the angle. By going forward like that, Murray's not ready for it, and basically the gap, it hits the back of his chair, and that's what makes the ball kick up. So it's unfortunate that this is the type of goal they conceded, Teesside, but it's a legit goal. I don't think they can disallow it. And that's basically 1-0, and then now we're going to get into the second half, and let's see what happens man. Alright, here we go into the second half. Now the biggest thing we're going to talk about in this match is the difference between the Premier League and Championship. Teesside Steel went into this game I think with an 18 unbeaten streak. It means they ain't lost in 18 games. Whereas when you flip it to West Bromwich Albion and Throssels I think were on a losing streak of, I think it was 12 games, might got that a little bit wrong, but it was quite a lot of games. So if you think about the form, the difference is massive. Obviously losing that many games and winning that many games, as Regan and path to smash into each other. It's a good touch. So yeah, a lot of people thought Teesside were favourites for this, which is not correct. Obviously, Teesside Championship team. The Premiership team for me is always the one to bet on, innit? Most people are gonna go with the Premiership team. Now the difference is a lot of Premiership teams, the pace and stuff they play out is very difficult. It's very different to the Championship. Like this Teesside team, they can be unbeaten 18 games, right? But then when it comes to playing the Premiership team, they couldn't do it. Now, it was a very valiant effort. They did quite well, as Owen Swift just can't quite keep in. But the gap is massive. Obviously, the gap between the Championship and the Premiership is closing a little bit. It's getting closer, but it's still a massive gap. Don't get that twisted. And you're going to see in this match anyway that just Teesside were not able to keep with it. As Regan Kemp is on the ball, takes on Margaret. Now Harrison saying there's a foul. Now apologies for the glitching a little bit. It's just a live stream in it, not much you could do. But anyway, Regan Kemp goes to take. So again, like I said, he's playing as a keeper, but as a lot of Premiership teams are doing, the keeper's playing in the middle pretty much. Comes to Abigail Bott, she lets it roll. Good secure soft touches there. Abigail Bott. And watch her, man, this second half, she was absolute beast. You were just like wasting time as well. Just running the clock, so smart. As you're going to see, and obviously Teesside 1-0 down, they're going to push. They're going to want to go for this, man. Jamil Khan to take. His set piece has been very good this season. As he looks a bit unsure, but slaps it in. Bolt cuts it out, easy cut out. Dribbling Murray there. He's done a good job, but Abigail Bott again, she's looking for the flick back. See what they can do. In the corner, prime position. Got Regan waiting for it. The ball goes out of play. It's left. Jamil Khan goes round. And it's these type of battles here that Teesside have been losing. As the ball is just kept in though. Jamil Khan, yeah, is probably a foul that, isn't it? It's quite aggressive, yeah. It's a bit too forceful with that one. It's unlucky there. Again, Kemp to take. Ball into Abigail Bott. It's a nice pick off to Lee Julian. Takes a touch. Doing well. It's good battling. Can we get the flick? Yeah. And this is what I'm talking about. This football here. Go back. Unlucky. Spot trying to go back. Nice little turn there. Owen Swift. Beautiful. But it breaks. And you can see the momentum starting to shift now. Thorstles are the ones with most of the ball. Most possession now. Once again, let's see Regan Kemp in the corner. Take the throw in. Julian almost feeds it through the gap. You see the defense round the box. Jamil Khan has a shot. Cup breaks to Owen Swift. There's 1-on-1 with Gakwad. It's good flick. Comes to Mogru. Can't quite get the pass right. It's done well. Leaves it for Swift. Gakwad takes it. It's good play. Now, usually with Teesside still, the way they play nice little triangles, fast passing. But in this game, there was none of that. And that's not because they weren't playing good. It's because Thorstles were shutting it down. And that's the biggest thing. In the Championship, you get space and time. So you can pass the ball around. There's a lot of space and time for you to do so. Premiership, you ain't got that time. And this is showing the biggest gap in the difference in level, right? As Teesside still all of a sudden their passing is gone. It's just because they ain't got the space. He's trying to get the ball moving, but it's just not quite right. And like I said, the favourites, the Throssels were obviously the favourites. Obviously, being a Premiership team, you rarely see in a playoff a Premiership team lose. Unless you're on Nomad Knights, they lost to Norwich, but it doesn't happen often. In the last probably 10 years, that's probably the only time a champ team's won a playoff. Regan Kemp gets into the corner, comes off him. It's good play by Oscar Morgu. Owen Swift to take. It's good to see Owen playing, man. But let's see what can they do. These are the difficult positions to get out of this. As it gets intercepted, ball into the corner. Murray does well, lets it go. It's good play. Alright, still, what can we do? It's a goal kick. It's been quite a stop-start match. There's not been a lot of pace to it. And obviously, Teesside's still a bit nervous, of course. Jamil Khan wins the throw. What can we do? Got Swift in the middle. See what can they do? Seeing the ball isn't good, gets intercepted. Ball is on it. Jamil Khan does well. Gets round, nice. Now can you flick off the chair? Not quite. It goes round again. He's doing a good battling here. Nice. But ball just goes round though. It lets it roll. Yeah, no touch. Still ball. Now, a lot of the time, Torso's just letting Bolt take it and just doing Marcus Harrison. As it gets played to Swift. Swift across. Now, if we take that back, I don't think that was right. I don't think that was the right play. So it gets across here. And that needs to go back here. Now it's difficult. The angle is not there. You can see in it. Steel's shape is strange. They don't usually play like that. Usually they're quite closer together in a triangle. But that they're all so spread out. As Jamil Khan straight across, good save. In the corner you need to get a flick, but I'm just going to talk about Bolt's positioning here. She's set up in the perfect place. There's no space. And again, this is another thing. The defensive shape is really good. Obviously, they've had to play this season some of the best teams in the world pretty much. Right? So they've had to be drilled that as soon as the ball's in a flicking position, you need to get all your players back. No space, no time. As in the Championship, a lot of teams are very slow at this. Set pieces, even just dead balls, even like in live play like this ball is. This shape is nice, but in the Champ, a lot of teams are too slow. So it still can take advantage. But in this position, you can see, where's he going to go? Jamil Khan comes forward. What Jamil Khan needs to do is pull out wide here and face sideways, play it back into the corner, and Mogu can try to get it across. By sitting here, unless you get the ball across to Swift, but Regan ain't going to let that happen, is he? There's no space. See, you go for that, but it's never going to work. It's an easy save because it's sort of telegraphed. You know where it's going to go. Spot flicks around Murray. Can she keep it? Not quite off the post. It's a corner. It's off Murray's chair. But yeah, I forgot to say that about the Throssell's goal. That Teesside knew where the ball was going to go. And they still weren't able to keep out. But this is a criticism I've got of Throssell's is they're doing the same thing again. And you're going to see nothing happens, right? if I'm Throssels, you need to change it up a bit. Yeah, you got the first goal by doing this setup, but you're not going to catch them out again. It's interesting that it's always Path, the one that's blocking off, but the ball's going to come across. It hits the post and goes in, but it's a 2-on-1. If we take that back, was that actually a 2-on-1? Yeah, it is. So if you look here, the gap between Bolt and Gakwad's too close. It's a 2-on-1. And I say you're not going to catch him out. The shot was good, hit the post. They did catch him out, but it was a 2-on-1. And that saved them, luckily for them. We've got 10 minutes to go. And now, obviously, T-Sag will go for it, man. I must say, it is quite an even match. Like, do you know what I mean? T-Sag still should be very proud of themselves. Fighting a Premiership team like this and going punch for punch. Didn't really make much mistakes. It was that one goal, man. That one goal. But you see from this play here that Throssels have more control of the match. It was a close match. It's Kemp in the corner. Can we get the flick back? And he's given contact, I think, Curson. He's actually giving it to them. Okay. So it was the other way around. Let's see, what can I do here? Okay, Lee Julian to take. Yeah, you need to pull out wide. You can't go in there. There's no space. Abigail Bolt, good save. Good save by Murray. Bolt is on it again. Strips Mogru, gets into the corner. Can we get the flick? He's in the right position. Mogru's there. It's good defensive position. See, it's good. Bolt trying to force it through. And this is what I mean by Marcus Harrison. She's basically trying to copy him now. Just trying to dribble it, force it through. Which for 10 minutes to go. That's what you want to do, and she's won the corner. And you're going to see this for the next, until the game ends. Bolt is just going to do this again and again and again and again. Just taking the ball, dribbling it, blocking it off. She's not letting anybody have it. It's good play. Because this match here, it's not about looking sexy, do you know what I mean? It's playing sexy football. Just get the job done. So it breaks to Gakwad. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? You just want to get the win. Smart to take the goal kick. And you can see, still not had any chances at all. Throssels had a couple. It's a good pass. Can Swift get to it? It takes a touch. Oh, it just gets deceived. Abigail Bolt being there just put him off. He's unlucky. Regan lets it go. That's a 2-on-1 probably. Yeah, Jamil and Oscar too close. You can see he's still getting a little bit frustrated. Regan to take. What are we gonna do? Plays to Bolt. It's a good block off. Nice play. Mogru does really well. He keeps going. He gets stripped though. The camera angle's a bit dodgy. You can't see what's going on. Hello, cameraman. There we go. Bolt to Kemp. Julian needs to go back. Oh, I went back too far, but I'll explain in a minute. So here, this is good. This flick is good. This needs to go back across. Now because of the chair shape, I don't think there's much you could do with it, to be honest. It's very difficult to get it back. The angle of the chair wasn't right. But it's flicked again to Kemp. And here, this needs to go up. This definitely needs to go back. So, Amy, I know you're probably watching, innit? But here, if you can ping that back to Regan across, this probably goal. Because look at the gap here. The positioning, the back post is open, son. So instead of shooting that, and Regan's backed off, look. So if you can get that to him, he's going to pick it off to her. Her chair's in the right position, bang. And you usually see T-side do stuff like that. They'll usually play like that in the triangle. So you can see the setup was there. But Throssels didn't go for it. What is going on here? Guys, we got another set piece. Julian to take. What can they do? It's another opportunity. Ball gets played across. Now, interesting, they didn't do the block off this time. That's good, but nothing came of it. That's what we're gonna do. 5 minutes to go, pretty much. Julian to take. So into Regan, probably yet. Gets cut off. And that was contact. Julian to take again. So you can see, obviously, T-side just not had enough to break him down. Unfortunately, they've not done much wrong, but just they're not created any opportunities. For Throssels, they're not going to care. Now it's just about seeing the result out. As again, see that pass? It wasn't on. See this pass here, because Regan's reading it. And it's an easy cut. So you can see what I mean. T-side's passing lanes are not there. What they would usually see. Sorry, I'm not sure why that keeps happening, but anyway. The passing lanes aren't there, there's no space. Swift with the shot. Oh, he just missed. Unlucky. Oh, I wish he hit that, man. Could have banged it, man. Could have scored. That he really needed to take that chance. Now, unfortunately for T-side, they've not had many chances. So that's pretty much it. That was their best chance. And then that was a tough chance, do you know what I mean? Even if he hits that, there's no guarantee. But there was a slight, maybe 5% chance he could have scored that. So the biggest thing I think I want to take away from this is that the Premiership is a different beast. The intensity they play out is much higher. You can see Throssels not given any space. T-side still. They've been phenomenal in the Championship this season. They've been ripping teams apart, scoring a lot of goals, and a lot of attacking football. Jamil with the pick off. And why did he hit that? Again, Jamil Khan, very experienced player. You wouldn't expect him to do stuff like that. This is great here. This is perfect. Alright, he intercepts it here. But the ball's come off. He needs to let that go. Don't hit that again. Like, what is he trying to do? Strange decision there. You can see he's a bit pissed off with that. Like, you just wouldn't expect him to do something like that. I think if he lets it go, I think there's a corner. It could have been an opportunity. We'll go Regan to take to Bolt. Lets it go, and again, strange decision, Jamal. What are you doing, son? I mean, he's facing the wrong way. He goes to batter it, but that's just no one there. Better off taking a touch and dribbling it, because you're just throwing the ball away, and that's not what you need at this point. Well, Bolt plays it down the line. Jamal with the cut. Does well. Can get past Regan, not quite. And Regan's a difficult man to get past, man. He's difficult. He's just really strong. He plays old school bully football. He's just strong. In the dribbles, that trying to get past him is difficult. Well, Bolt again in the corner. Probably been their best player. Everything's gone through her. Played off again. She's won the set piece once again. Smart football. Again, just draining the clock. She should probably smack it into the wall, innit? Smack it into this guy here. Let the ball bounce off. Yeah, simple. He's just dragging the ball out. Trying to win the set piece. Again, wasting time now. It breaks to Jamil. That's quite nice, but so Mulgrew's in goal now. I'm not sure. If I take that back, right, the ball gets flicked here, which is fine. That's decent. Jamal plays it back, and Mulgrew decides to turn around. Why? If he stays in the position, if I can pause at the right time, that his chair is sideways is perfect. Let the ball come to you. You got a man there. Ahmet is right there. Let the ball come back. Switch it across. Now this is T-side still. They've been doing this stuff the whole season. But you can see this one match they just couldn't get it together. Don't know if it's pressure. It could be in it because there's a lot of pressure in this match. But it's just stuff like that. The ball there and the ball across. It's textbook steel football when they've just not been doing it. I'm not sure why he turns around. It's a really, really strange decision. Jamil did a couple of these as well, strange decisions. That sometimes when the pressure's on, you start doing strange things. I don't mean to drill into it, and obviously, because T-side still, they've been quite good. It's just they're not being quite at the level they need to be. But obviously for me, still a very good team. I've loved watching them play this season, been one of my favourite teams to watch. They got to be favourites for the Premiership, for the Championship title next season. The ball breaks. Swift is there, takes a touch, and I think could have let that go. Maybe. Obviously, I think they're trying to go full out now, and they're trying to force the ball forward. Because they need to. There's about a minute left. It's good football. But it's a 2-on-1. Keeper's out of the box. And unfortunately, man, for Steele, it's not enough. They're so close. The goal they conceded could have easily been stopped. Apart from that mistake, they've been quite good. The only issue is they've not had many goal scoring opportunities themselves. And that is the biggest difference. Creating chances in the Championship is a hell of a lot easier than doing it in the Premiership. And you can see this. Throstles were struggling in the Premiership to score goals. They just could not score goals. But you can see they've got the cutting edge over the Championship team. And this is basically what I expected. I didn't expect Teesside to win this, but they gave it a bloody good game. But again, Bolt trying to force it. See the last couple of minutes, the ball's not gone past the halfway line pretty much, and Bolt is locking it down. So we're just going to talk about it now. Congratulations to Throssels for staying in the Premiership. Commiserations, to Teesside still. They gave it their best shot, but it just wasn't quite enough. But they keep going, play like this. Next season, they're going to be favourites for me for the Championship. So I'm excited for next season. It's got a couple minutes left. You can see Bolt doing a really good job just shutting it down. The ball gets flicked. She's won the set piece again. It's expert football here. Again, don't need to take it. Again, just smack it off Jamil probably. Yeah. In the corner, don't even need to pass this ball really. You just want to keep it trapped between chairs. It's a bit of contact there. Yep. And that's crazy, isn't it? Bolt's even won that. That's mad. And that's pretty much game, innit? Again, force it into the wall yet. Now, interesting, Throssels didn't make any subs. I can see the subs, both these players here, just been sitting there. And still as well didn't make any subs. Of course, probably both teams want their best team, innit? The best players on the pitch at all times. But again, Bolt just forcing it, doing a really good job here. And that's it. That's full time. The game ends. Throssels 1, Steel 0. Unlucky still. But it wasn't meant to be. So yeah, man, that's the end of the match. And like I said, unlucky to Steel. They did such a good job. They just made the one mistake with the goal. It was a questionable goal as well because the ball did bounce a bit high, but it should have been saved in my opinion. I think they knew where the ball was going to go, but I think sometimes pressure can get to them, can get to anybody, and it just wasn't enough in the end to secure Premiership football. But Throssels ain't going to care about that. They're going to be happy with that. They'll be back in the Premiership next season. And like I said, still for me, probably favourites to win the Championship. I've no doubt they'll be in the Premiership soon. It's just a matter of time. So unlucky to you guys, but well done to Throssels. And yeah, man, that's going to be the end of the video. So if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, subscribe and all that good stuff. But that's going to be it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. And peace.